Yeah, I mean, the water has calmed down so much. It's getting to be nice and smooth on the surface again.
Yeah, today even in the warm-up area, it's very calm, so maybe everybody can do good preparation.
Yeah. Oh, food delivery, my goodness. Thank you.
Sasha.
Thank you very much, Sasha. Sasha being one of the organizers, behind the scenes, putting everything together. Just being generally amazing, supporting all the athletes when she can. Okay, up next we have Kathleen Greubel of Germany doing another 60-meter dive with announced dive time of 2:35. She considers herself a very slow diver, and we can see, yeah, because Lily before her did the exact same depth, and Kathleen is doing it 25 seconds slower. At least that's what she's announced. As she puts her head into the water, you saw her put her hands over her ears to open her wetsuit. She's flooding her hood there, and that means she's letting water into the outside of her ears. Because if you don't do that, that becomes an airspace,
Oh, yeah.
and you can't actually equalize that unless you open it and let water in.
She's doing with bifin.
Yes, doing bifins. So that may also be why she's announced a little bit longer of a dive time.
Yeah.
Bifins are maybe not as powerful as a monofin is. There's less surface area with bifins. They move independently of each other. But still another really nice free fall. The last competition she did was Honduras, where she placed first in CNF and second in free immersion. Ooh, early turn, so close to the bottom. But I mean, doing an early turn, if you are not feeling good, is always better than trying to push
very
through.
wise choice, I think.
Yeah, I mean, again, we never want to be pushing. We don't want to ride the flexibility of our eardrums. I mean, that's how you end up getting an eardrum injury. And what I always tell my students when I'm teaching courses is that, you know, if you get an injury, that scar tissue comes in your ear, and that is easier to break again in the future. And so we always want to try and avoid injuries as much as we can, especially with the very sensitive tissue of our eardrums, of our lungs, our throat. So even if you're 1 meter away from the bottom, if you're not feeling good, you should turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But sometimes it's a difficult decision. So I think people who can do that and very wise.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, those who decide to turn, I think, have a lot of... They know themselves very well.
She looks okay.
Yeah, she looks totally fine. It probably was an equalization issue.
Yeah.
Do you have one of those white things?
No tag, so she will receive a yellow card. But because she did dive most of the way down, she will have a fair amount of points associated with that. I think she turned at 57 about, so that would take, I think, 4 points off of the total. So I think that would put her at 56 points. But a really nice dive, looked really relaxed. And I mean, again, with these kinds of conditions, it's a really nice way to sort of finish off the competition. I know there are a few people who still need to dive, but